There is a huge difference in getting a product or service right away or getting it after going through a certain procedure. Especially when it comes to services like digital marketing, determining the right deliverables becomes a challenge by itself. Due to the versatile nature of digital marketing, you cannot define any firm terms and conditions until you reach to a point where you can lay out the executional strategy of digital marketing. In order to proceed further, you have to use a flexible approach while defining and refining the process as you move forward till a better picture has been formed. Starting any process in absence of a clear roadmap makes it difficult to keep progressing without wasting your time and energy in doing a lot of unnecessary work. To keep the process efficient and flawless, you can use some simple practices based on the following two possibilities of how you are engaged in the process. Whether you are doing it for your own self, whether you are doing it for someone or getting it done by someone. In the first case, the idea is to define rules for your own self and stick to those rules, which is possible by strong decision making and properly working things out before making any decisions. As there is no one to question your judgments, you have to do it by yourself, while evaluating everything from multiple perspectives. Once the decisions have been made, you have to ensure that you stand by those decisions. Although new things keep coming up, and there is always a room for improvement, but abrupt changes in plan have adverse results. In the second case, along with what we have discussed earlier, we have to ensure that all stakeholders are on the same page, roles are well defined, and no hurdles are faced due to unclear dependencies, which is only possible if the initial correspondence is done in a highly professional yet comfortable way. A basic introduction of those who are doing it and those who are getting it done can highlight various important segments of information which can be helpful in establishing a trusted relationship. It also helps in providing the opportunity to raise questions and clear various reservations beforehand to avoid any inconvenience in future. It is important for the service providers to give an overview of various services along with the possible approaches involved in the process to deliver those services. It gives a better understanding and clear perspective to the stakeholders while making it easier for them to make right decisions. The questions asked during this type of correspondence becomes a source of instant feedback, which helps in keeping everyone on the same page. It is very important for the service providers to tell their clients what they should expect from them, and it is also completely fine to say no to something that cannot be delivered. Sometimes agreeing to something without understanding the details sets false expectations. Always make sure that the commitments made from both sides are clearly understood by each other. Sometimes things are not communicated very clearly and only a part of the deal is understood. This can be avoided very easily by repeating what you understand and what you expect while concluding every meeting or correspondence. The key to really make things work is to start documenting right from the beginning. Each type of documentation has a certain value and influence on the process. The documentation should be in appropriate formats where retrieving any valuable information should never be an issue. Different types of conclusions drawn should always be kept in an easily accessible format, which should be arranged in a way that duplicated efforts can be prevented easily. You can begin with a simple sign-up form with some basic level of information like client's information with role and responsibility of stakeholders in the process, client's vision with business information and access to available content, and what they expect, how much time they have, how much budget they have, and who they take as their competitors.